everywhere we go, people wanna know who we are, so we tell them, beyond the barracks, mighty battle sisters.
Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for joining us for our November 2023 podcast. Today is a very important podcast for us because it is Veterans Month. Yes, Veterans Month. Tomorrow is officially November 11, 2023, Veterans Day. And this is brought to you by Beyond the Barracks, Battle Sisters. I am Nicole. I'm a U.S. Navy veteran.
I'm Ashley, Navy veteran. Hi.
Hi, I'm Letitia, United States Navy.
Hi, I'm Raina, United States Army veteran.
And hi, I'm Linda, U.S. Marines. And happy birthday, Marines.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
So, thank you very much, ladies, for joining us. We do have two honorary guests today. We have Letitia and we have Raina. And they're here as our honorary guests because it is very special to us that we have input from female veterans.
Yeah, so thank you very much for joining
Thank
us
you for the
today.
invite.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Welcome.
I feel special.
Yeah.
And you are, definitely.
I'm on camera now.
And so we would like to start off with maybe a roundtable discussion. Each of us is going to go around and give their quote, what it means to them for being a female veteran. And I will start. So for me, being a female veteran means having the confidence, bravery, and courage to join and succeed in a male-dominated and time-honored profession. Female veterans evoke feelings of courage and dignity as mothers, daughters, and sisters of the men we raised. With that being said, I would like to put my own little personal spiel on being what it means to me to be a female veteran. And for me, I find that I've taken a lot from being in the military for 8 years, active duty. I came out very very proud. I totally went in on 17 years old. So,
Wow.
Yeah, and for me, I came from a broken home. I came from a dysfunctional home. We had a lot of alcoholism. And so really when I joined at the MEP station, I was just looking to get a way out of my family life. And then when I got in, I really saw and started reflecting on what it was really truly about, and I loved it even more. If I could have stayed in, I would have. I should have. Okay, I would have did the whole 20. I still sometimes feel very bad that I didn't do that. I'm like, why didn't I stay in, But, that was my journey. God has a way for me to... He put my journey out there for a reason. So,
Definitely.
Yeah, I'm very grateful, though, that I did get that 8 years of experience because I came out, as a warrior. When I went to in the civilian world, I was able to get those awesome jobs. I got the jobs left and right. Just having that military veteran on my resume,
Right.
It could get
Can you start tomorrow?
Yeah, because you know what? They know that we have responsibility. We take pride in our work. We work well under pressure.
Right.
They know we're going to get the job done. So
Integrity.
We're a good team player,
Yes.
and that really means a
Leadership.
lot. Leadership. So that means a lot to civilian employers, but there's just a whole long list for me of what it means to me to be a female veteran. I could go on and on, but letting my children know, my 10-year-old son that is already interested in joining the military when he gets older, I'm so happy that as a female veteran, I can tell him, and I'm going to wean him and school him on how to treat a female veteran. Mm-hmm. Right?
That's good.
Because, for me, I know 1990 to 1998, it was still pretty dominated. I felt it was dominated from the male's
Right.
aspect.
And the ratio from how many men to women really
3 to
does
1.
make a big, yeah.
I think in the
3 to 1?
2006.
Jeez.
On the ship, it was 3 males per female.
Wow.
And now we have
That's pretty good.
LGBTQ.
well, also we have the we have pilots that are female veterans that they didn't have that before.
Right.
We have females on the battle line.
Yes.
They are out there doing their job right along with the men,
There
and I'm so
was-
proud of that.
Prior, there was a lot of restricted
Yes.
military occupations that because of being a female, you weren't allowed.
Right.
So that's true. We've come a long way.
We sure have. So yeah, that's my personal journey with why it's important to me to be a female veteran. Ashley, would you like to go ahead and speak on behalf of what it means to you to be a female veteran?
Yes, first I would like to share a quote from President Biden. He says, I encourage all Americans to recognize the valor, courage, and sacrifice of these patriots through appropriate ceremonies and private prayers and by observing 2 minutes of silence for our nation's veterans.
Amen.
I also call upon federal, state, and local officials to display the flag of the United States of America and to participate in patriotic activities in their communities.
That is awesome.
Yay! So that's good.
I love that.
He recognizes veterans, obviously, which is great.
He needs to. He's a president. Most presidents are veterans. Most. Yeah, but yeah.
So being a female veteran to me is empowering, gives you opportunities, honoring your country, being brave.
Yes.
It's just important, it
Yes.
opens your eyes to the world, allows you to travel, and it gives you life lessons.
Right.
Definitely.
I
Yeah.
forgot about that travel thing.
Yeah.
Lord knows I went to the Navy because they traveled the most. Them and the
Oh,
Marines.
yeah, that's why you
Yeah.
picked
Yeah, that's why I chose the
You,
Navy.
yeah, you do, definitely.
Yeah.
6 months out at a
Being
time.
out on the sea, and hitting those ports and
The sports are fun.
yes.
The experience is pretty powerful.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yes.
That is something no one
Like,
is ever going to experience.
Like, when am I going to go back to Spain? When am I going to go back to Japan?
Right.
Unless I have like a couple thousand on me.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's not the same. I mean, you go to another country and, but I got my brothers and sisters here with me. So I could go and,
That's
and,
right.
and have fun, and I'm not worried. If I go to another country by myself, I'm like,
You got your brothers and
especially with the way,
sisters.
the world is right now.
Yes.
It's scary.
Yes. Yes.
I think I'm safe here in the United States. I don't choose to go to another country. I think I've done my share, and that is it. I'm happy here.
And with that, Letitia, would you like to go ahead and share?
Oh, yes. I like to read something from this little clipping here. It says, since 1948, women have been part of the armed forces, and unofficially long before that, said Richter. The pathway to where we stand today is filled with sacrifices and determination of women who didn't let anything get in their way.
Yes.
As a woman who has navigated the challenges of being in a male-dominated field, I proudly honor all women who came before me. Yes. And when I think about Veterans Day, I think about everyone who put their lives on the line, who sacrificed for us to have our freedom, and now having more women recognized in the memorial.
That's right.
And it brings sadness to me because a lot of women, and of course, this is just all about the women, but also as well the men, they came back in body bags, and some just didn't make it. So that kind of makes me sad, to think about it.
Definitely.
Because this was a big sacrifice
Yes.
for everyone's freedom.
Yes.
So, Veterans Day to me is a very special day. And I want to remember those who fought and didn't make it home. And to those who are still here, thank you for your service.
And sacrifice.
Men and women,
Yes.
thank you.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
of
Letitia.
course.
That was awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, every time Memorial Day rolls around, I get really
Remembering the ones
Yes.
who
like
passed.
emotional. Even the ones that, because I'm gonna tell you the truth, I've never had a veteran or an active duty person that I know pass away in duty.
I did.
You did.
I had one
Yeah.
that passed away on April the 19th, 1989. He was on board the USS Iowa. His name was BM2 Gary Fisk.
Boatswain's mate.
Yes, and once he transferred from my ship, the USS Canopus, he went into the USS Iowa and he got killed in an explosion.
Is that the one
In an
that
explosion. There was a-
was hit from?
Yes.
Is that the one in Yemen?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Cole? USS Cole?
No, not the USS. The USS Iowa.
Iowa.
Yeah, because the Cole got hit too.
Yeah, the Cole
that's
got
the
hit.
one. Yeah.
From like a torpedo or
But
something.
this one
right?
was something like a torpedo. Someone
Yeah.
did that on. I'm
Oh, that's
thi-
awful.
Yeah, and he got killed. He was one of the members, and that was, to me, that was sad because I knew him, and I kept. It was like a recommendation. Like he said, "Oh, this is a good job you did. You did a good job on the paint job, on the paint because I used to work in
He
the paint
gave it
locker.
to you,
Yeah,
personally.
and I kept it. I
That
kept
means a
and I
lot.
still have it till this
Oh
day.
wow.
Of course.
Gary Fisk is the one that gave it to me, and I still think about him because he was such a little short guy from upstate New York, Oneida, New
Uh-huh.
York, and boy, he had the bluest eyes I can think of, like
Yeah.
water, like I've never seen these blue eyes. These were, just so pretty. They stand out.
And there was a lot of
Yeah.
real handsome men.
Oh, yeah.
And all four branches, baby.
But thank you for sharing that story with us.
Yeah, thank you. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
you're right.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
So, we're going to move on to Raina, our other special guest, and what it means to her to be a female veteran.
So I actually have two quotes. What is a female military motivational quote? The first one is, "I am proud to serve my country, and I will do it with honor, integrity, and courage." The second one is more of a personal one, and it's, "She needed a hero, so she became one."
And I really love that.
I think that needs to be put on
Yeah.
on a like our logo or
Yeah.
a bumper sticker.
Right.
Yeah.
That is powerful right there. It's short and sweet and powerful.
Yes,
Yeah.
I can really relate to that.
Yeah. So what it means to me to be a female veteran or on Veterans Day, I think just like you guys have said, having pride, being proud, just being proud of yourself, period. Yes, you have your family and, my kids, I know they're proud of me. I know my husband's proud of me. He's also a veteran, but I still get like, like when someone tells me Happy Veterans Day,
Thank
because
you.
it's,
Yes.
unfortunately, it's rare that men tell females Happy Veterans Day.
I didn't want to say that, but yeah.
Yeah, so there's been plenty of instances, when I'm with my husband and then they only tell him, and I'm like, okay, but I just let it go because
I
it's
hear you.
just not a situation to bring up in that
You're a
moment.
good one.
So I'm learning.
I would have been like, nah.
But it's also something like I like these quotes because the first one is more of the military instilled it in me.
Yes.
I didn't know. I know the words honor, integrity, and courage. But as you live in the military life,
Right.
you become to be.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And then the second one, of course, I like to consider myself a, pretty bad ASS.
Right.
And, unfortunately, when I joined the military, I was going through hard times. So I really felt like at that time I didn't know I needed myself to step up and be that hero for myself.
Oh, my God.
So at the end of it, I started thinking, like, once I seen that quote, I was like, wow, that's really powerful. It's something I believe in.
That is awesome. There's a lot of, not just females, but period, female and male, that they join the Navy like that, being lost. A lot of them, and there's surveys where high percentages of military members, veterans, a broken background coming from a
Right.
dysfunctional lifestyle.
Yes.
It's their opportunity.
I know, yeah, exactly. So I totally get you on that,
Yeah.
and that is so important.
I
you
learned
know?
discipline, leadership.
Right.
You know, I wouldn't
Yes.
have learned that outside. You know, I followed my dad, who is a veteran. Well, he passed away already. And then my sister, she was in the military.
Oh.
So I kind of try to follow their path because I seen what they were doing. You know.
Yes, that's good. I'm glad you had those examples.
Yes. Wow.
So, Linda?
So I don't have a motivational quote, but so I'm just going to go right into what I think about Veterans Day, and just to kind of add a little humor. When I decided to join the Marines, I was talking to another Marine, and it was just kind of a decision that I made, and boom, I was already moving into that role. But he said, "You will never be afraid of anything." And I was like, wow, I don't want to be afraid of anything. I want this. And so when I was in boot camp and we're getting ready to do the gas chamber or, all the other type of trainings, I'm like, I thought I wasn't supposed to be afraid. Wait a minute. But in my journey, what I learned about that was, through all my training and my experience, it just reinforced that I have what it takes.
That's right.
I have what it takes to get to my goal. And I think that's what he meant by you never be afraid, because it's not going to stop you. Fear will not stop you. And that's the difference between, courage and just taking those next steps. So that's what I think of. Courage is a really big word for me, and it makes me think of our veterans. I'm very grateful. I sleep better at night. I believe in my country. I believe that because of our veterans and because of how they protect us, we're in a good place.
That's right.
And so that's what I think of veterans. And also because of what I've learned about myself and the work that I have done in the past with other veterans, I honestly believe that when someone shares they're going through a hardship, the first thing in my head is they're a veteran.
Yeah.
They got this.
Yes.
They
might not know at the time.
Yes, it's a journey.
Yeah.
It's sweat and it's tears.
Oh, yeah.
But they still got this.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So that's my story. I'm sticking to it.
That's right. And you know what, Linda? Happy
Veterans Day.
Yes.
Marines.
Thank you.
That's what I was going to say. Happy Marines Veterans Day, because this 2023
That's right.
is when we celebrate
Yes, this year.
and recognize the Marine Corps.
Yes.
And I love the Marine Corps, especially their uniforms. Did you see her picture? Pretty girl. That's right. That's right. So, thank you guys so much for sharing what it means to you. I really enjoyed this roundtable discussion. I am hoping that it resonates with you, our audience. And what I would like to, say also is, even if you're a veteran to another veteran, if you're a male to a female veteran, it is very important to say thank you for your service to each other.
Yes.
It means a lot.
It does.
Yes. So, like my little Facebook post that I did this month saying, my husband's not the veteran, I'm the veteran.
Yes. Right.
So don't forget about me.
Right.
I stand firmly behind stuff
Because we're
like that.
slowly getting away from that, where automatically you hear the word veteran, you think it's a male.
Yeah.
We're still, slowly getting away from that. But yeah, we're here.
Representing Central Valley, California.
And I will be tearing up tomorrow when the national anthem plays.
Always.
You do too. I can't help it. It's
I
just-
always do. I don't know why.
I didn't understand why.
You know what we should have did? for this podcast, we should have had somebody sing that.
Oh Lord.
That would have been awesome, though. My country is will be sweet land of liberty, R-B-I-C.
Now you're making me think of a kindergarten choir.
My father died. I'll keep going if I want to, but I won't do all that. Yeah.
Then I'll come out with, oh, say, can you see?
Not me.
You gotta have fun. You gotta have fun. We are fun. Veterans are fun. Active duty military. It doesn't take away from your personality. It just, it
added to
molds it. Yeah, it adds to it. It molds you in different ways. But you're still you. You're still you. When you go in, you might not come out still. It's always going to be in you even when you come out. There might be a lot of tweaking here and there. But
You're just enhanced version.
that's right.
Terminator.
Yeah. So we have come to the end of our very special podcast. I would like to give a shout out to CMAC for making this happen and making it work for us. Thank you so much, Joseph, for being our cameraman. And so with that being said, Ashley.
We would like to thank CMAC and the Dream Again Project for helping with this podcast. Please stay tuned for an important message.
Veterans Day is a federal holiday that was created for honoring military veterans of the United States. This also includes the women who have sacrificed, whether it was at wartime or during non-combatant times. Thank you to all veterans for your courage, strength, and dedication. Thank you for all your sacrifices for protecting us, defending our rights, and keeping us safe. Especially for your valor for the things you have had to carry internally. At times, veterans do not seek out help because they have become unable to gauge their own feelings. It could also be because they are not ready to face the fact that something is wrong. You can always start by making your first step with calling your nearest vet center or 988. Thank you.
Pain in my back.
In my back.
Pain.
Pain.
In my soul.
In my soul.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Battle sisters.
Battle sisters.
Here for you.
Here for you.
True and through.
True and through.
Left, 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 right, left.